Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the YN podcast.
Welcome. I'm so excited to be here. Finally.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Yes, my name is Shannon. I'm going to be one of two lovely hosts.
And I'm Frankie. I'm the second half.
Yeah. So in case anyone does not know what YN means, it means your name. It's a term that people will use when writing fan fiction, and they don't want to give the main character a name because they want you to be immersed in the experience and use your own name.
Yes. It's like a self-insert, kind of like, but the reader is self-inserting themselves. So
it can be anyone.
Yes.
So YN is you.
This is your podcast. So welcome.
Yes.
And basically what we want to do here is have like one episode a week where we pick a fandom and we pick some of the worst fan fiction we can find. Each individually will find a couple stories for the other person to read and see for the first time and react to.
Yes. And we're going to be uploading every Friday, new fandom every week. This week, we are doing One Direction because we are both longtime One Direction stans.
Yes.
We both were in like the One Direction Twitter sphere in like 2012, 2013.
That was you.
You were not?
No, not really.
Oh.
You had a One Direction account.
But you were a fan back then, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we were both fans then. So we've been fans for a long time. We both have a deep, undying love for Harry Styles.
Absolutely.
That will never go away.
Nope.
So that's why we wanted to start with this, just because we feel like we are very knowledgeable on this topic. Mm-hmm. Could find some good ones.
And we have personal experience from all the way back in 2012 reading bad fan fiction.
Right. That was the origin of the orbs.
The green orbs.
The green orbs. That's when that all started. I was there on Twitter when that happened. I was about 12 years old.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Really amazing.
I also want to just make a disclaimer. Because of all of that, we are not here to like make fun of anyone for writing or enjoying fan fiction.
I think we've both read our fair share and enjoyed it because there are a lot of good ones out there.
And possibly written?
Possibly, maybe.
Possibly. And yeah. I mean, should we just jump into it?
Yeah.
I think we're going to be rating them.
Yeah, we're going to rate them out of 5 stars. The rating means nothing. It's just how we feel.
Yeah.
The ones that we'll be reading, we'll rate them ourselves after we're done reading them.
Yes.
All right.
So I want you to start with one of the ones I found.
Okay.
And it's called Kidnapped by a Gang, a 1D fanfic. And it's written by...
1D fanfic.
Yes. And it's got 7,000 reads on Wattpad. And it's an 8-part story, but we won't be reading 8 parts.
Okay. It was updated on August 31st, 2015. So this has been sitting here for a couple of years.
Yes. But luckily we've uncovered her and we're ready to share with
our author is MAMKG 135.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The profile picture is some anime?
Possibly.
All right.
And a very poorly cropped cover.
I love the fan fiction
half
covers.
of the words are cropped out. That's how you know it's going to be a good one before you even read it.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to be reading chapter 1.
Why don't you read... skip that. She, I think, says the same thing in the first chapter that she does in the summary.
Okay. So this is chapter 1.
And like I said, I have read most of this. Shannon has not. She's never seen it.
So I'm going to be giving you my genuine first reaction to this. I have no idea what's
happening.
happening.
Very excited about this. This story really got me.
Okay. I'm going to narrate like this is a real audiobook. Like, I'm going to be really into it.
Okay. Cue the music.
Possibly,
if I can figure out how to do that.
Hello, me name's Skylar. I'm the usual girl. Oh, 2 lines and I'm done. Okay. Brown hair, tan skin, and I'm 12 years of age. My mom committed suicide when I was 6, and now I live with me dad. I brushed me hair. Is she Irish?
I don't know, but that's the only way she talks about herself. She's always me. It's never my.
Okay. I brushed me hair and put it up in a ponytail. I grabbed my bra.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm confused.
I stand corrected.
Where did the my come from? I grabbed my bra and panties along with a crewneck tank with the yin and yang sign on it with a pair of black torn skinnies. I quickly changed into that and ran downstairs. I grabbed an apple and chopped it up. I barely even wanted to eat that. 2 with 2 O's. Yes, I was anorexic, but not bulimic. I was fat and I hated it.
I just want to say that I love the classic fan fiction trope where they describe in detail what they're wearing. Like,
yeah,
everything. But it's just
the most basic clothing.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
It's a great visual.
Amazing. But she's fat, so we have to picture that too when she's wearing her clothes.
Yes, and
don't want to
she's
forget.
Anorexic, but
not bulimic.
That will come into play later, so don't forget.
Okay. Dad came running in shouting he needed to take me somewhere. 2 with 2 O's again. Mm. Amazing. Confused, I ran out the door and hopped into the car. Hopping, he had remembered it was me birthday today. I was finally 12. He got in the car, revved the engine, and sped out of our driveway. We arrived at this run-down house that looked more like a shack than anything. I was scared, to be honest. I looked over to the driver's seat to find that me dad was already walking up the steps, waving for me to get outside. Lots of twos.
Yeah.
Lots of twos. Okay. I got out and fixed my ponytail. I'm very confused about her ethnicity.
I think she might think that she's Irish.
Okay. She's just faking it.
I feel like a lot of these fanfics they are.
Okay, cool. I got out and fixed my ponytail until my dad dropped me off at a doorstep saying he didn't love me.
This is also very common in, I think almost all the stories I picked for you is that the dads are not good. They're no good.
Amazing. He knocked on the door and ran away. I called out for him until I heard a raspy voice talking to me on the side of the door. I turned and saw a man with curly hair and green eyes. His gun was in front of my face. Who are you? He bellowed into me face. I was now shaking uncontrollably. Trying to balance myself, I puffed out me chest and replied with my name. And last name? He said, slightly less intimidating, but it was still there, slightly masked with impatience.
That was a good little line. That sounded professional, wow. Like a real author.
Is this Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling?
Oh, this was her first work.
Yes.
She knew One Direction before they were born.
Well, they're all from England, so we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe she's friends with
England.
Simon Cowell.
Oh, Uncle Simon.
Uncle Simon. Uncle Simon. Skylar Gray. I replied, feeling a bit uncomfortable. Scratch that. Extremely uncomfortable. His eyebrows furrowed together, creating a straight line as he pulled me inside. Once I was in the house, he pulled me up by the collar of my shirt and pointed the gun to me chest. Why does he hate her?
Yeah, I don't know. Harry is very angry in this.
Yeah. I bet his orbs are like raging with fire.
Yeah.
She didn't say orbs. I'm adding orbs there because I feel like
probably will.
That's what it should have been. I started panting heavily, scared that he would pull the already loaded trigger. I could see the top flipped up, signaling he could shoot at any moment.
She's clearly trained in gun safety too, which is pretty impressive
for a 12-year-old. For a 12-year-old who doesn't know what country she was born in or what dialect to use.
Yeah, but I mean, her dad hates her, so she probably had to get some self-defense training.
Yeah, she's seen some time on the streets, you know?
Yeah.
She knows.
She's definitely seeing it now. She's kidnapped by a gang.
Right, okay. He lightly shook his head and dropped me onto the cold ceramic floor. I gasped, wheezing in and out to find some air in me choked lunges. Me choked lunges. Oh, wow. I raised me head to see 5 other men. Wait, 5 other men?
Yeah, there's a lot of men there.
Wait, okay, if this is One Direction, shouldn't there be 4 other men? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah, I didn't read that much of the story. Maybe there's an extra guy there.
Okay. Because if it was Harry plus 5 other men, who's the 5th member of One Direction?
Maybe we'll find out. The bonus Jonas.
Frankie Jonas is making an appearance in One Direction. We always knew there was a place for him, even if it wasn't with...
It wasn't in the Jonas
Nick, Joe,
Brothers.
and Kevin. They didn't want him.
But he's always welcome in 1D.
Awesome. The one with the blue eyes and coiffed hair, isn't it? Is that how... Like what it's actually called? I thought it was
Coiffed. I think so.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it is a quiff.
I think it's a
and
quiff.
it's been coiffed.
Coiffed.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't use that
We're
word.
confused by grammar.
I think this girl's smarter than us.
Yeah. The one with the blue eyes and coiffed hair said, "What's your name, babe?" Oh, well, there was just a gun in her face. Now she's babe? Okay.
Yeah. Well, Harry's the angry one, as we all know.
Okay, got it. Skylar. I choked out, still coughing and crying. He bent down to me level and wiped a few of the tears from me eyes. He picked me up and brought me to a room. There he tucked me in and kissed my forehead as he whispered, "Get some sleep, babe." As scared as I was, I trusted him and closed my eyes, falling into a pit of darkness.
Wasn't that something? The way that just changed tones at
Yeah.
the very end?
I mean, we're seeing the duality of man here.
Mm-hmm.
We have Harry with the green orbs and the curly hair, who is just the epitome of anger.
Yeah. Dark Harry.
And then who I can only assume is Niall, blue eyes.
yeah, definitely. And the,
Probably not.
and
And
the
the
blonde
coiffed.
hair? Oh, just regular
Just coiffed.
hair.
We don't know what color it is. I'm going to assume it's Niall, though, so blonde. He's the sweet one. He's
Yeah.
sensitive. He
Yes.
wants you to get some sleep, babe.
And she immediately trusts him, which is, I feel like, how I would feel if I met Niall.
Yeah, he seems very trustworthy.
Yeah, I would tell him all my secrets
Yeah.
immediately.
I would, honestly, I want to go back to the angry one, though. If it were me, I'd be like, where's the curly-haired one?
Yeah, he's more mysterious. We
Yeah.
don't like nice guys.
No. Absolutely not.
We love bad boys.
Yeah. Should I read the next part, or is this where we want to end her?
I mean, the next part I read a little bit of. Louis wakes her up in bed. I mean, it's a long story. I think there's 8 chapters, so
Okay.
I think maybe we'll stop back another time.
Right.
If
That was a nice taste of what's to come, I feel like.
we'll leave the people wanting more.
Okay. Amazing. So,
So
now...
she said, "Okay, first chappy, how was it?
Yay or nay?
I don't know. Anyway.
Anyways, I hope you like it. Bye, motherfuckers.
I love her.
And then she signed MAMKG 135. Do we know this is a girl?
Oh, I guess
We don't
not.
know. It
No.
could be a guy.
Yeah, I can't discriminate.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. So now I'm going to pull up one of mine that I found for Frankie to read. This one, there's a tiny bit of a backstory to how I found it. I went on Wattpad looking for some, and I just typed in One Direction. I was just going to type One Direction, hit enter, see what came up. And then the search bar completed with One Direction vampires.
Wow, so it's a common search.
Right. Very common on Wattpad. Apparently something that people really want to see. I immediately clicked it. So it has to be popular because it really drew me in. Mm-hmm. So this one, that's the exact title of this one. Just One Direction vampires. There's a lot of chapters to this. There's about 23.
Holy crap. But I feel like
There's 28 parts, but she says there's 23 chapters, and then there's some random things in
that
between.
one is number 13.
7 with 2 N's. 8. Oh, is that right?
No, that's not right.
I feel like there's only 1 T and 18.
I think we might be dumb. I don't know.
We might be. I don't know.
But I like 13.
13. And then there's a chapter called Not a Chapter.
Right after one that also looks like it's not a chapter called Important.
Oh, there's also a warning in there. I have not read the warning. It's towards the middle of the book, so I feel like perhaps it should be at the beginning. Maybe not.
Well, maybe it starts off not so scary and then it gets...
Yeah.
Wow, the photo, though, that they've created.
Right. It's very high quality.
It looks like I'm about to read Twilight.
Yeah.
The
description, too, makes me feel very Twilight-y.
Rebecca is 18 years old with brown hair and brown eyes. She is like a normal teenager, but one night, everything will change.
Yeah, that sounds like...
Wasn't the
Bella.
other girl also a normal girl? Did we read that in the other one?
Yeah, didn't she say, I'm a normal girl.
I'm a usual
Skylar.
girl?
I'm the usual girl. Yeah, that's what she said.
Wow, these girls are so normal.
So this is Rebecca, possibly based off of Bella from Twilight. Not sure. But our author here is Lex_M88. This was also last updated in 2015. So this is, back in the archives here.
4.8 thousand reads.
Yeah.
And it's 20 parts.
Yeah. I'm just going to have you read this first chapter because I love the way she just really jumps into the story.
Okay.
There's no prologue. We don't know what's going on at all. She just really wants you to jump in and be immersed in this world.
That's good. I hate just building up to something.
Right, absolutely.
It's boring.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we go. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Rebecca's POV. I was walking into the park at 2:00 a.m. in the morning. When I saw a shadow, I said, Rebecca, who is there? Then someone say, XX. Don't worry, this is not going to hurt too much. I feel like her end button is broken.
It might be. It's right there and not.
Oh, okay.
She got it to work there.
She just doesn't know the word then.
Every couple of ends, it doesn't work.
That's fine. I'll forgive her.
Yeah.
He grabbed my neck and bite it. I was very scared when I saw my mom coming and said, Mom, honey, are you okay? What happened? My mom said. I like that. She said, my mom's coming and said, and then she also says, Mom, colon, then her quote, and then my mom said.
She really wants you to know it's the mom and not
no one else
the boy
is talking.
The random boy that just came up.
Oh, she does this a lot. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
When I woke up, I see my bedroom and my mom and dad, and I said, Rebecca, what happened to me? I feel strange. And my mom said, Mom, honey, we need to tell something.
Something.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is very hard to read because it doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah.
So I feel
that's why I loved it.
Yeah,
it's very abstract.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of room for interpretation.
It's almost like every line is its own tweet.
This kind of looks like a poem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Artistic.
Okay. And I said, Rebecca, what is it? And my dad said, Dad, you have been bit by a vampire. And my mom said, this is just a script.
It's her screenplay. This is where she posted it.
Mom, I know is confusing, but is true. And your dad and I are 5 years ago. And we couldn't tell you because we know you will freak out and they will kill us. Rebecca, what? Why didn't you tell me? You think I am not freaking out right now? And my dad said, Dad, the sweetheart... Oh, I'm making the writing worse. Sweetheart is not our fault. Rebecca, is your fault for not telling me. Look what I am now. I am a vampire because of you.
Wouldn't she be a vampire, though, because of the boy that came up in the woods and bit her?
Yeah, I don't understand why her parents lying has anything to do with this.
Because, I mean, Twilight lore, I think you have to be bitten to be a vampire.
I feel like that's all vampire lore.
Vampires can't have babies, can they? Or can they? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember what happened in Twilight.
Maybe
we'll find out in here. I feel like this is the original screenplay for Twilight that we're reading.
Who wrote Twilight? Stephanie
Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was her first.
Right. She is Lex _M88.
That's her. Okay. Yeah. Honey, did you saw the boy that transformed you? And I said, Rebecca, yes, but I don't know how to describe it. Mom, I am hungry. Mom, we need to hurry you something to eat, and we will hurry you to a school for vampires. We will hurry you.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
This is Harry Potter, but just with vampires.
Oh?
She's going to school for vampires.
Amazing.
I
want to find, before we read this next part, I want to find a spot where One Direction actually comes in.
Okay, so
we can assume that's one of the boys that bit her, but we don't know which ones. Oh, I feel like, okay.
Oh, I see someone is being described as curls.
Yeah, so I feel like we've hit the spot.
So it looks like she's at school now.
Yeah, she's at school now. She's introducing
Vampire
herself.
school.
Yeah. Everyone's introducing themselves. You can start right in here.
Lady, are you Rebecca, the new student? I'm going to stop saying who's talking.
I think we can get it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Are you Rebecca, the new student? Yes, I am Rebecca. Well, this is your new school. Do you like it?
3 question marks. She really
Do you
wants
like
to
it?
know.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Well, where am I going to be? I am going to call one student, and her name is Claire. She is going to be your roommate. I had a roommate named Claire.
Wow.
So I'm
Shout out to Claire.
Yeah, I'm a little mad that this isn't a YN one and that her name is Rebecca, because I could easily insert myself into this because my parents are also vampires.
Well, now we'll never know.
Damn. Dark spot.
Who is this?
Well, and my name is Darkspot. Okay, that's a lady. And I'm the principal of this school.
Okay,
Darkspot sounds like something you would call, like, that sounds like a name you would bully someone with.
That's like a thing you have on your face when you go out in the sun too much and you really need a vitamin C serum to correct it.
I have one for them. I can
Yeah, me too.
I'm the principal of the school, and Clara is in her way. She is going to be here in 2 seconds. Claire, where are you? I know you are watching us. I can hear your thoughts. Then one girl came to us. Claire, fine, I am here. And hi, I am Claire, your roommate. And you are Rebecca, right? Yes, I am Rebecca. Nice to meet you. She said that twice now. Yes, I am Rebecca.
Yeah.
Darkspot. Well, Claire, take her to your room now that now is for both of you. Then Claire and I go to your room they go to my room. Then Claire and I go to your room to put my clothes in the closet and put myself like home. The 5 guys come in.
Oh, like burgers? 5 guys?
They got 5 guys delivered.
Into our room.
Into my room.
Yeah, they said your room, so like Frankie's room. Not
now
Rebecca's.
It's a self-insert.
Yeah.
Okay, and they brought 5 guys, so they know.
Yep.
They know it.
The 5 guys comes right in.
Hi, guys. Hi, Boo Bear. Then she kissed one of the boys. The one with curls said, and then she just calls him Curls. Who is this? Claire. This is Rebecca, my new roommate and new student. And the guys with curls said, hi, I am Harry. This is Niall. He pointed to the blonde one, and Niall said, hi, nice to meet you. He continues saying, Zane, Louie, and Liam, hi, nice to meet you all. Welcome to your new school. What do you think? I'm sorry, that was Zane talking.
Yeah.
Now it's Rebecca.
Okay. Got it.
Is pretty awesome now that I have friends, right? All. It's
In
all
unison.
talking in unison. Of course we are your friends, and we will help you with everything you need. Everything your need.
Oh, wow.
Help your with everything your need.
Yeah.
That was really hard for me to read.
Yeah, that's the end of chapter 1.
Oh, we have a review.
We have a review on here on this.
From Believable Stars in 2016. She said, I don't like the way it's written. No offense, just saying you should like do something else. Like the story. Oh, the story's chapter far, even though it's been the one.
And then she replied, thanks.
2 years before.
Oh, okay.
That was
so
in
it's not a
2014.
reply. She wrote thanks to...
This girl, her comment started off making sense, and then it degraded slowly. Is that going to happen to me after reading that?
Yeah, you lost one brain cell for every word you read from that.
Oh, no. I don't have that many to spare.
Yeah. There's also a fan of this. Her name's Allison Maria. She wrote, this is really good.
And
she
Harry
really liked it.
Styles said, no, Harry's mine.
Boo.
Harry is mine's. Boo.
Boo.
And then she also said, my friend name is Rebecca, but we call her Becky.
Cool.
So shout out to Becky.
Yeah. And they commented that about 5 years ago. So Terry Styles, I hope you're doing well.
And I hope you're still friends with Becky.
Yeah. Let us know.
Okay. That was... Am I reading any more of that? Or is
that's pretty much the essence of it. I mean, it goes in about like her time at vampire school with One Direction just being there. But it's like, my issue with these kinds of fanfics is that these are real people that they're just inserting into a scenario that makes no sense. So like these 5 boys, we never get an explanation of why they know each other.
Yeah.
Because like at least in some where like you're kidnapped by One Direction, it's like they're in One Direction.
Right.
They're performing on stage. This is just 5 boys.
She just had an idea for a story and she couldn't think of characters. And she was like, well,
right.
I like One Direction. So
Right. I'm just going to put them as my 5 boys here.
It's creative, but like also not creative at all.
Right. Like you could have just written your own Twilight and made new characters.
Well, that's what 50 Shades is.
Oh, you are correct about that.
Since we're not reading any more of that ever because I can't physically.
The story's also tagged Justin Bieber.
Maybe he comes in later.
Point out Justin Bieber and also werewolves. So we don't know what's going to be happening. Yeah.
Since we're not coming back to that, though I might in my own time to find out when Justin Bieber comes, I'm going to rate it.
Oh, I forgot to rate the first one.
Well, we might go back to that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it for another time.
I'm going to rate this 2 stars. And
out of 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that it was very difficult to read.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I felt like I was having a stroke. But I also give more than 1 star because I feel like It's different. I haven't read any Vampire One Direction fanfics before.
Yeah, I also haven't read any where they feel the need to tell you who's speaking 3 times.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
I like that reminder because sometimes I'm like, wait, who the fuck is talking?
Like I start reading the sentence, I'm like, wait, like how many characters are here?
Yeah.
Is this the one? Is this Curls or Dark Spot?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. The second star is for Dark Spot because I like that name.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's my principal's name.
Really?
I'm not in high school, but
that just like your life principles.
yeah, that's who governs my brain, my sleep paralysis demon. Her name's
called
Dark Spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Okay. So
That was a good one.
yeah, I don't recommend it, but
And it's still ongoing too. Like on Wattpad, you can write if it's finished or ongoing.
Oh.
This apparently is still going. Hasn't been updated in almost 4 years, but it's still going.
she's like in a cabin in the woods, like
Yeah.
writing on a typewriter the final few chapters.
It's her swan song, her masterpiece.
She'll upload it later.
It'd be so funny if like by the time she gets to chapter 50, it's just like the most eloquently written with like the most amazing lore.
I am kind of interested in seeing if anything changes by chapter 23,
Yeah,
if the
let's
writing
look.
is better. Oh.
Nope.
Oh no, it starts with just a list of names, thinking of names, and for girls I choose.
Oh, it's Rebecca having a baby with Harry. Oh my God, spoiler,
Oh,
sorry.
shit. Okay. She
Wasn't Rebecca, or wasn't Harry the one with the curls dating Claire?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
A lot happened.
A lot happened in these 30 chapters.
It also doesn't look like the writing got any better.
No, absolutely
This is
not.
a screenplay. Like, it's written as a screenplay.
Yeah.
And holy shit, this entire chapter is just listing names.
That's the whole chapter. Okay.
Wow. Like, literally the entire chapter. Okay.
Oh, wait, someone said Justin. I really like Justin.
Okay. Well,
And Logan. Justin Bieber, Logan Paul. Inspiration? Or Logan Paul didn't exist in 2015, did he?
no, not he wasn't
just
spoken
on
into
Vine.
existence
He
yet.
was just on Vine.
Wow. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Vine. Yeah. So, goodbye, One Direction vampires.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure.
Signing off. So next, I'm gonna have you read. This is called Stage Fright. Parentheses adopted by One Direction, and it's by
Wow.
Quail Egg, 2013.
Cool.
I think this is the one where the girl.
The girl seems to be played by, scroll up, is that Lily Collins?
Yeah, she made a trailer for this story, which is pretty impressive.
I love when they put a cast in so I can really envision it.
Yeah, then they don't have to do as much work. Like,
Yeah.
so let me tell you what's going on
Okay.
in this. So basically, this girl, her name is Amelia. Yes, Amelia Jones. She's 14.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be going to a One Direction concert, of course, with her,
As one does.
with her friend. I think her name is Sarah. Yes, and
Without an H. Sara.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And her parents leave her a note that basically says that they got a big van and they're picking up the entire family, like her entire family from the airport, and they're going to be going to a family reunion without her because she's going to the concert. So all you need to know going into this is that she goes to the concert with her friend. Her family is all in one place, in a van together.
Okay.
Her whole family. And the concert goes well, and she is now in line to meet One Direction after the concert. And that's
Yeah.
where I'm going to have you jump in.
Okay. Okay. This section's in bold titled After the Concert, just so we remember. As of this moment, me and Sarah are waiting in a huge long line to meet One Direction, and we are the last people in line. There's only about 10 other groups waiting, but each group gets 15 minutes, so this should take a while. Let's hope nothing bad happens before I get to meet my bays. And I mean the boys. Sarah and I stand in line waiting to go and meet One Direction. Just reiterating what those whole 2 paragraphs were just stating.
And this entire first half of this chapter.
Wow.
In case you forgot.
She knows we're stupid. She knows she needs to keep reminding us where we
She
are.
sure
Because I really
does.
don't remember. Some people are crying. Some people are standing there, chill as can be. Sarah has completely shut down and is just smiling at the floor. That's how I know she's super excited.
Sarah sounds like she has some issues.
Yeah.
She just shuts down.
She's just staring straight down.
Do you think that's
huge grin on her face?
Do you think that's like a little hint at like what makes you beautiful?
Oh my god.
Because when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to
She
tell.
doesn't know she's beautiful. Sarah doesn't know she's beautiful.
I got that from her character, from what I've read.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's so sweet. Okay. My heart is thumping extremely loudly right now. And for some reason, I feel like it's going to burst. If anybody touched me right now, I'd probably karate chop them by accident because of my nerves. It's the good kind of excited, though. The one that makes me hyper. Suddenly, though, my phone buzzes in my pocket and I jump a little. Sarah snaps out of her daze and laughs at me while I fumble for it. Do you need to go out and take this call? She speaks to me, and I nod my head. Yeah, probably. I'll be right back. If this is one of Cole's prank calls, I'm going to make Harry prank call him and tell him I had a ulcer from seeing him and died. That's not a nice prank. Who's Cole especially also? Do we know who Cole is?
I think it might be her brother.
Okay, got it. She makes a weird face at me and I laugh as I walk off. There's tons of people in between us and One Direction as we're last in line. Again, just letting us know. Each contest winner gets 15 minutes with them, so we're fine. They haven't even started letting people in anyways, so I'm good on time. 15 minutes? Yeah, that's like...
You could do a lot in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like at most like meet and greets you get about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like take a picture, take a poster that's already signed.
Yes.
And if you want, they'll like sign your phone case.
Yeah, and half the time they don't even allow that. They're like, get in, take your picture, and get out.
Right.
This is some contest, and it's a big line of people that each get 15 minutes.
That's insane.
Wow, good for her.
I hope they have snacks.
Probably not.
I mean, if there's 10 groups in front of them, 15 minutes.
Holy shit.
That's like over an hour, over 2 hours. I don't even know. Math? I don't know.
Nope, can't. Don't even.
Yeah, we don't know. It's a long time though, is what I'm gathering from this. But she says she's all good though. She doesn't really mind.
Yeah, no, she's got a lot of time. She's got lots of time.
All right, so what's she doing? I go through some random doors and into a hallway that's lit like a prison with concrete walls and linoleum floors. I don't really know where I am, but that's okay because the door is about 15 feet away from where I stand. I pick up the call and hold... Where am I?
Sorry, I'm moving the thing around.
It's okay. I lost my place. No, my eyes skipped ahead and I'm excited. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I don't really know where I am, but that's okay because the door is about 10 feet away from where I stand. I pick up the call and hold the phone to my ear. The caller is unknown, so I get a little suspicious. Hello? I say into the phone. The door behind me slams shut, making me jump and swear in shock. I hope I can still get back in. Is this Amelia Jones? A woman's voice says through the speaker. I furrow my eyebrows, a little scared. Who the fuck is this? I ask. Is that how you answer calls and someone's like, hey, is this Frankie? And you're like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, always.
Like, don't talk to me. Why'd you call me? And then, so the nice lady says, I'm Officer Shelby, your county police marshal, she says. So I repeat, is this Amelia Jones? Oh, Shelby's kind of feisty. She's like, did you just curse at me?
Yeah, she's what is she, the sheriff?
She's the county police marshal.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got to be feisty.
Right. I'm starting to get a little freaked out. Did I do something illegal? I try to calm down, telling myself this is just the usual paranoia everyone feels when the police contact them. Yes, this is Amelia Jones, I say. I start to ask what's wrong, but I refrain from saying anything. I guess anything I say can be used against me, so less is more in my situation. She
knows her rights.
She knows her rights, but she's also really concerned that she's under arrest over the phone.
That does happen sometimes.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Just stay right where you are. I'm coming.
Oh, okay. Good, she says, but then stops talking for a moment as I hear sirens blaring in the background of the call. They're screaming and people talking loudly and quickly in the background. Why is she calling me? I'm sorry to report this, but your family has been killed in a car crash. The whole family. The entire family in the car is gone.
Yeah, what are the odds that her entire family is in one van going to a family reunion?
Wow.
That's pretty tragic.
That is really tragic.
Let's see how, what's her name?
That's how a lot of fanfics start, though. Where, like, the police call you and they're like, your whole family's dead. And
yeah,
you're just
someone has to die in every fanfic.
Right. Usually the parents.
You got to see how Amelia responds to this.
Okay. I was going to start reading there where she says good. Just good with a period.
Yeah, your whole family has been killed. Good.
Good. Okay.
This is her plan all along.
Okay. My breath hitches as the words run through my brain. Killed in a car crash. Your family has been killed in a car crash. Killed? Are you positive that they were killed? All of them? None of them survived? I practically scream into the phone. She takes in a shaky breath. I'm sorry, there were no survivors. You have to come home now, she says to me. Why? I can't go home right now. How the fuck are there no survivors? They were on a big ass bus, I scream.
Do you like that she can't go home right now? Because she's going to meet One Direction.
Right, she's like, I'm sorry that happened, but I won a contest. I want my 15 minutes with Harry Styles.
Honestly, I didn't notice the 15 minutes part.
Yeah, I would probably also stay.
I forgive her a bit now because...
Maybe they'll give you more than 15 minutes if you tell them your whole family died in a car crash. Maybe that's what she's thinking right now.
She's so smart.
Yeah, she's a genius.
Her mind.
Her mind. Okay. You have to come home as soon as possible. We're taking you to the state orphanage. What? But I can't go home right at this moment. I'm at a very important event, I exclaim, not in the mood to explain what it feels like to meet the people you've obsessively read fan fiction about, kissed posters of, and imagined marrying you for your entire life. I am not missing this.
I cannot get over. That's so powerful.
Right.
That she is like, fuck my literal entire family that's now dead. Right. But it's kind of like, I mean, she's going to get there and do what? Like, they're dead. Right. She might as well enjoy the concert. She can't get there and...
This is a woman who knows her rights, but also knows what she deserves.
And she deserves to see One Direction.
Right.
It'd be a waste of time to go home. They're going to be dead when she gets done with her 15 minutes.
Right. Nothing's changing.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Honestly, I would do this too.
Also, wait. I need to ask another question. Why did the police call her with an unknown number?
They were going to prank her.
This is a prank from the police.
It's One Direction pranking her so that they can adopt her, but her whole family is actually still alive.
That's not real.
I don't know. I only read the first chapter. Okay. I mean, it could be real.
No, okay. She sighs on the other end of the phone, and then there's some murmuring as she talks to somebody nearby her. Fine, but get home the minute it's over, or else you'll be getting more calls from us, she says, and then hangs up the phone. Yeah, I would think they would call you back if your whole family died, and you were like, I'm not coming.
But I like that they're like...
They're threatening her.
Yeah, they're like, you better get your ass down here, or we're going to be calling you.
Yeah.
And you have to, like, threaten someone to get them to come down to the scene of their family's deaths.
Right. Yeah.
This character is so interesting.
Yeah. I think she earns the new title of Debbie Downer. I'll just take Sarcastic Susie. Oh, was her name Susie?
I think police officer?
Okay, fun.
Yeah.
Sarcastic Susie. That's some fun alliteration there. I do know that Officer Shelby. Oh no, it's Shelby.
Wait, I think Susie is the girl I think that she's the main character.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think she's Susie and... Oh yeah, because... I'm sorry. Earlier in the chapter, part I didn't have you read, her friend calls her Sarcastic Susie.
Cool. Awesome.
But I don't know if that's her actual name. But her friend did call her that.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
I do know that Officer Shelby is our county marshal, as she visited my school once and gave us a lecture about public and online safety. Her voice was the same there and on the phone. There's no way this is a scam. It all checks out, basically.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong about my guess of what this would be about.
Well, I mean, it's kind of foolproof. Like, you hear someone's voice over the phone and you're like, oh, yeah, that sounds like they did in person.
Yeah.
Absolutely no way it could be fake.
No.
From an unknown number.
Either way, she doesn't care because she's not going really home.
Deep down inside myself, I know that it's legit. I feel like there's a heavy weight on my entire body. My family is dead. And I thought today would be the best day of my life.
Wow.
That's the end of the chapter.
And it's called Adopted by One Direction, so I can only assume that...
Yeah, her whole family's dead. She obviously has nowhere to go.
And I bet when she gets her 15 minutes, she probably like, yo, my family just died. Yeah.
And Harry like goes up to Simon Cowell. He's like, hey.
Simon Cowell's always there with that.
Yeah, Simon Cowell's right there. He's like, Uncle Simon, can we adopt her? And Simon's like, whatever.
He's like, yeah.
Give me 75% of your paycheck.
And they're like, okay.
And they're like, okay. We have a sister.
Aww.
Do you think she like falls in love with one of them though? Like,
they're all her dad though. If they adopt
right, so it's
how do they all adopt her?
Maybe it's like an animal type thing where like
okay.
you live in an apartment and you all are kind of the parents of the animal. She's just their pet.
Yeah, she gets put in the ASPCA first instead of the state orphanage.
Right.
That's the only way they can loophole it.
Yeah. That's why they called from an unknown number, because they were pretending to be the police, but they were actually the ASPCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Makes sense.
This is, I see, like, this one I'd probably read more of.
Also, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I just haven't read far enough, but the title Stage Fright, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I wonder if she becomes, like,
Right. Maybe she...
the sixth member.
Yeah. Maybe she's the other one from the other story when there were 6 members, Harry and 5 other people.
All these fanfics are connected in some weird way.
The 5th person was, or the 6th person was Susie.
Wow.
Harry, Niall, Louis, Liam, Zane, Susie.
Yeah, it flows.
Yeah.
Really well.
I really like that.
So yeah, that's that one. There's a lot of fan fictions about getting adopted by One Direction.
Yeah, I have seen that. That's all, like, people make TikToks now. Like, they're like, oh, it's the first day. I'm already the quirky one. And then the teacher turns around. It's Liam Payne.
I throw my long brown hair into a messy bun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was Stage Fright.
Yeah, I loved that. That was great.
So
yeah. So the next one I'm going to have you read it's a real treat. It's similar in style to the last one I had you do, where, like, it's more like a screenplay than a novel. This one, we're getting a little mature. This is a little NSFW if you're listening to this.
Uh-oh.
It's not, I don't think it's horrible, but it was clearly written by, like, a 10-year-old, maybe.
Great. I can't
Between,
wait.
like,
I
10
can't
and 13.
wait to read smut written by a child.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best kind.
Okay. And also, these are for some reason extremely difficult for me to read when it, like, has the.
Yeah.
when
I
it's
mean, you don't have to
screenplay.
read their names. You can just read what they say.
I'll try my best.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the name of it is called Chantel Malik, One Direction Sister Spanking Story.
I hate it so much already. I'm so scared.
Yeah, that's it. And it's by Ruby Emily. It's got almost 2,000 reads. Yeah.
All right.
It's really good. Is there a cast? It says view cast.
Oh, Liam Payne as
Chantel
himself.
Malik as Jasmine. Who is Chantel Malik? Is she... Wait, does Zayn actually have a sister named Chantel? I feel like I should know that.
No, I think Jasmine is.
No, Jasmine's the character. Wait,
But
this
no,
is so
Chantel is in
confusing.
the script.
This is so confusing. Okay,
Who is
so
Jasmine?
I don't
Do you
know.
is that the author's name? But her name is
Ruby Emily. Oh, wow. We don't know who Jasmine is.
a mystery we may never.
Because the main character is clearly named Chantel.
Yes, because the
But then
first
in
line
the
is
cast,
Chantel.
Chantel is listed as one of the, like, real people who plays the character. Who plays Jasmine, but who's Jasmine?
I guess maybe we'll find out.
Yeah.
Have you read this yet?
I read most of it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
I'm scared. All right. So it just starts. It's all in bold.
Yeah, all bold, all screenplay like.
All lowercase.
No punctuation.
Great.
Absolutely none.
It just starts. Chantel asleep. This really is a screenplay. Zane walks in. Talk to get up for school, Chant. Oh, I guess it'd be like Shant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, probably.
That's her nickname.
Probably.
Chantel, 5 more Mintoon rays.
I don't know what that word
That's
is.
a different language.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zane, now. No, get up now or you will get your backside tanned before school. Don't care. Really? Sit on her bed. Wait.
That's what he's doing. He says really.
He really sits on her bed. Really sit on her
Really
bed.
sits on the
and
bed.
pulls her over his knee. Chantel, please, Pelas, am sorry. I will get up when you ask in future. Too late. Pulls down her PJs, shorts, and pants. Spack, 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 spack.
The sound effects in this story
Spack,
are
spack,
what
spack,
really
spack.
are what really sell it.
Then he
Spack,
starts
spack.
talking. Spack, you spack, will
Is he
spack.
saying spack?
Oh,
Maybe
my
he's
God.
narrating as he does it. Like that was him saying like really sits down on her bed. He's just narrating the whole thing, and then he starts hitting her, and he's like spack, spack, you
Wow.
spack. He's really going for it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Spack, you, spack, will, spack, never, spack, dissonate. Disown me, spack again, spack. Do spack, you spack. Understand, spack. Starts crying because her bum was on fire. No, sir. No, sir. I'm sorry, Zane.
And they spelled Zane wrong.
Oh, yeah, they just added an E.
Yeah. Any real 1D stand knows there's no E at the end of Zane.
That's true. That's only the Directionators think there's an E at the end.
We used to refer to them as the carrots.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always heard
People who are
Directionator.
like,
if it's like you're a Directioner, like you're like
well,
the real deal. And if you're a Directionator, it's
I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little older than you. Maybe it was like before your time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but on Twitter, like the cool accounts who like, you had you had like a selfie as your profile picture, and like the only thing that was related to One Direction was like what you tweeted and like usually your username, but like the accounts where like the profile picture is one of the members of One Direction, the username is something about One Direction, the bio is something along the lines of I'm Emily, I'm 12 and I love One Direction.
Right.
And then all they tweet about is like 2010 One Direction jokes that they're just finding out about.
I truly can't with that shit.
Yeah, that's what we called carrots.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like how every Harry fanfic, their daughter's name is Darcy. And still, when I was looking for fanfiction,
Yeah.
they're still doing that. Like in 2019. And when in Tumblr, if you look at fanfiction,
Wow.
their daughters are always named Darcy. All of them.
I mean, what else are you going to do?
He said that one time, and now
Yeah, no.
that's what people ran with it.
Yeah. There were so many like jokes like that from when they all came from when they were on the X Factor and they would do those video diaries.
Yeah.
That's what all the jokes came from. And like people just repeated them for like 5 years. And we were like, okay, sis. Like, you need to calm down.
It also wasn't that funny to begin with.
No, it wasn't. They're kind of...
No shade, but...
They're not that funny. They're not comedians. We love them, but
yeah.
like...
Very talented, but...
Have you read their tweets? They don't know how to type a full sentence.
No.
Or use punctuation.
Did they write these?
Maybe.
Because the ones that you're showing me are very difficult to read.
Yeah, this looks like a collection of Niall's tweets, to be honest.
Okay, let's get back to the spanking.
Yeah. No, the spacking. It's called spacking, not spanking.
I'm sorry. I know. Just 10 more, babe. He's
called her babe?
Yeah, he's my brother, right? Or not my brother. I'm sorry. This is Chantal. I'm not
Yeah.
Chantal. I'm getting so into the story.
Yeah.
This is weird. Also for a brother to be spanking his sister.
Yeah, where are the parents?
Where are the parents? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably dead from a car accident.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Okay.
Maybe that's why Zane's so mad.
Maybe. There's a lot of pent up anger.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, we got 10 spacks. Spack.
I was just counting. She wrote spec 10 times.
Okay.
Just so you.
I was counting
Good
my own spacks.
Yeah.
I wasn't
but
even
she,
reading.
she did count. She did write spec 10 times.
Yeah, she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Picks her up and pulls her pants and PJ shorts and pulls her into a hug. You're forgiven, Prickness. Just get ready for school. Schnatel put on a pink t-shirt and a pair of jeans. Always got to know what they're wearing.
Yeah.
And picks up her bag and puts her hair in a messy bun.
Oh, and no, this is the other thing they do. Only put on a little makeup.
Yes, because they're not like those sluts at school who wear so much makeup.
Yeah. And by a little makeup, she means nothing besides winged eyeliner.
Oh. That's my favorite
And
look.
then she ties a flannel around her waist.
Oh.
And she's ready.
Yes.
I'm adding that in. That's not actually what's happening, but that's only what I can assume.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure she'll put it on later.
Right.
She walks downstairs thinking, yum, Harry cooked. It smells beautiful. He is an amazing cook. She sits down at the breakfast table and eats her bacon and eggs.
This is also a Teen Wolf fan fiction, Beacon Hills.
I've never watched
It's a
Teen
crossover.
Wolf.
Well, they live in Beacon Hills. That's a great show.
There's a lot of crossover action happening.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Every fanfic is connected. There were werewolves in that one, so maybe it was Teen Wolf.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't.
There's
it
no
wasn't
vampires
Twilight.
in Teen Wolf, I don't think. Not that I remember.
Well, in that girl's mind. Yeah. In her creative mind.
Yeah, she was very creative.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe there's no vampires in Teen Wolf because they're all at that academy.
Yeah, they're all in school.
Yeah. The wolves in Teen Wolf, they just kind of run around and do whatever they want. But
The vampires have to get
they got to
educated.
go to school.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Liam. I also, okay, getting off track again. They're always like all living together.
Right.
They're never like, you know, they never have to drive to Zane's house because it's like, oh, Zane's
all live
downstairs.
in like one big 5-bedroom townhome.
Yeah. And they're always raising someone.
Right. Are the other boys okay with Zane spacking Chantel?
I think we're going to find out. Looks like
okay.
Liam says something about it.
Okay, cool.
Liam, do you need a ride to school, Chantel? To school?
Cool.
Chantel, yes, thank you, Liam. It's okay. They both get into Liam's car. Chantel sits on the seat. Ow. Liam. Spanking. That's all.
No question mark. He knows it was a spanking.
He said, spanking. How did you know? Zane told us, and he always tells me, if you touch your bottom on this journey to school, to pull over the car and give you another spacking. So be warned, Chantel.
Oh my God.
They're
all in on it.
That's fucked up.
Oh, I hate this.
I'm so deeply disturbed that a child definitely wrote this also.
Yeah.
Because this is not okay.
No. Yeah, no.
I hope she's okay.
Does she get a lot of spackings?
I hope
Ruby
not.
Emily, we're worried about you.
I think it sounds like she wished she got a lot of spackings.
You wrote this a couple years ago. I want to know how you're doing.
Where's Jasmine?
Yeah, who's Jasmine? I need answers to this. Like, I'm really upset.
I hope someday we can get one of these authors on.
Yeah, that'd be
podcast.
amazing.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Chantel says, I will. She'll stop touching her bottom.
No, she said, wait, that's confusing because he says, if you do that. And then she says, I will. So
She's defiant.
yeah, what is that? Okay.
Chantel, try not to sit on the seat so her bum done nest get hurt as much. Liam, if you don't sit poorly, you will get us that spanking, Chantel. It's like, damn, she can't do anything right.
No.
She's not allowed to like be in pain from her spanking.
Right.
And then when she tries to like not be in pain from the spanking, she also gets in trouble.
Oh, wow.
I'm freaked out.
Yeah, no.
Chantel sits normally. Good girl. And remember to eat your lunch today, princess. You need to eat or you will get ill. I promise I will try. Really? Yes. The car stops at school. Be good. Be a good girl. Kisses her forehead. He also narrates everything he does. Chantel leaves the car, but not without a playful spack from Liam.
Wow.
I hate this. Oh Chantel, ow, that hurt. Yeah, it should hurt, Chantel. You should not have been a bad girl.
He just called her a good girl.
He wants her to be a good girl.
Oh,
she has
okay.
been a bad girl.
And now, okay, cool.
Chantel waves goodbye and Liam drives off.
I wouldn't wave.
I don't know what the dynamic is in that household.
Yeah, no. Again, one of these fun ones with absolutely no context. Like, we don't know how she got here. I mean, her last name's Malik, so I assume she's either like the child bride. No, but it's called the sister's spanking story, so she must be Zane's little sister.
Yeah,
But like they all just live together and
they all spank her.
They all spank her.
That one really bothers me for a multitude of reasons.
Yeah.
We haven't been rating.
Oh yeah.
This is a little like oh no, there's chapters. I'm not gonna read those. I just really hope that
I feel like I know how the rest
her.
of it's gonna go. Just more spacking.
I think so too.
Spack.
That's
just
honestly
a lot more.
A good. Would that be an onomatopoeia?
Yeah, that's not onomatopoeia.
That's a good one.
Sound
Spack. That is what spanking sounds like.
Wait, go scroll down.
That's a Larry.
This is a Larry fanfic, just in the recommendations.
And it looks like a movie poster.
That's pretty good.
Pride.
It's got almost 2 million reads. That's probably a good one.
It's called Pride, and the little like subtitle says, "Straight boys don't kiss like that." And it's also like their faces are like spliced together, and it looks really disturbing.
Yeah.
But that's got 1.9 million views. Are you a Larry shipper?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think about it much now because I don't know if they even like communicate with each other anymore.
The Larry fandom is
intense.
They're still alive and well, also.
Right. But like, I don't know what it's based on anymore because like, I don't.
They find stuff.
Do any of them like talk at all?
I don't think so.
Right.
But they like will find connections between like things that they're wearing. And,
I definitely like enjoyed believing that Larry was real many years ago, but like now I'm like, I just want Harry Styles for myself, so I don't really want him to be in love with Louis.
I was not that into it because I wanted Harry Styles to be in love with me. So
right, I didn't like ship it, I would say, but I was always like, oh, haha.
I think that I would
they
believe
may have kissed
that
once or twice.
I think they might have even had like a little sex,
perhaps.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's interesting.
They were just finding who they were.
Yeah,
you know, and now they're ready for us.
Yes,
ready for.
To come on the podcast. Okay. How long have we been recording?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't say how many minutes. It's just a lot of bars.
That's how many no, that's not seconds.
It sure is not seconds.
Okay. Wait, no, look here. I have no idea. Okay, we're going to cut this out. It's not happening.
So okay, let me see what I have next for you.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Okay, this one is called Babysitting One Direction. This is another one I'm going to skip to further in the story for you because the first chapter is boring, but she basically is...
I read a little bit of the first chapter. Basically, Simon Cowell is like,
yes,
these are my kids. Nephew, yeah.
I think, and he needs... She doesn't know that they're teenagers yet.
How old is she?
I think she was like 16. Like she's like
the same
a
age
teenager.
as them.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't that much information, but basically she got a phone call and like Simon Cowell is going to pay her $2,000 a week, I think, to watch One Direction.
That's a full-time job.
Yeah, and
I'd take it.
Think she's doing it in London. She was really excited about that because she was born in London and she lives in LA now. And Simon Cowell is on his way to pick her up to bring her. I guess they're going on a road trip from LA to London.
Okay, got it.
And this, I just wanted you to read this because it's. You'll see.
This one has a lot of reads already, so this is a pretty popular one.
Yeah, this is as far as I got in it, and it was so bizarre that you just have to read it. So this is chapter 2. We're starting chapter 2.
I guess this is the name of the chapter in quotation marks. Babysitting 6 capital teenage sons.
Maybe Simon is their dad. I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought he was the uncle. I don't really know.
Okay. I woke up at 8 a.m. and started to quickly pack all of my belongings into a dusty old burgundy suitcase. I knew as soon as I finished this babysitting job that I was going to go to America to find work for Ollie.
I don't know who Ollie is.
I don't know who.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Maybe her dog. Let's just go with that.
Oh, he got lost.
Yeah. Oh, he got lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
because there was in the last chapter. I read the first chapter like twice because I read it to Sky, and Ollie is not a part of her. I don't know who it was, but it's not. He's not a part of her life anymore. I think he's in England. I think she said he lives there. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's Ollie. Wait, what's his name? Is it Ollie Murs? Isn't he another famous British person?
I'm not familiar with that name.
No, he was famous like right around the time One Direction was famous.
Maybe
he may have been on the X Factor, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it sounded like it was maybe like her brother.
That's so maybe that's how Simon knows her.
Yeah, the first chapter I think it explains a little bit, but it wasn't interesting. So we're just gonna. It doesn't really matter because the part I want you to read has nothing to do with that.
Okay, she woke up at 8 a.m. Okay, to find work for Ollie. I shook the unhappy thoughts out of my head and grabbed the small suitcase that had everything I owned inside. She does not own a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Guess. She's very poor.
Well, it's sad. You'll see. It's sad.
Okay. I patiently waited by the front door, hoping my dad didn't come home before Simon and his driver showed up. I spoke too soon. The front door slammed open, and my drunk father wobbled into the room. "You stupid pig," he slurred, slapping me across the face. It burned where he touched me. I bit my lip as blood trickled down my cheek. I looked up at him, and he kicked me in the stomach. I doubled over in pain as he shoved me and my suitcase out the front door. "Never come back," he whispered.
So that was about as far as I got into this because it was so bizarre.
Like what?
He just came home and
Right.
was like,
He doesn't know she's going
stupid
somewhere.
pig.
He's just
No.
like, you stupid pig. Like, and then says leave and never come back. Like
I
good timing though. Like, cause she is leaving.
That's true. And she already packed. So
right.
it's not that
At
big
least
of a deal.
she wasn't like, this wasn't out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like, she was ready.
I just don't understand why all these dads are so awful.
Yeah. That's a very common theme in all these fanfics.
No one ever wants like a normal.
The dads are either dead or abusive.
Yeah. No, like it's never just a normal like relationship with One Direction. Like you meet them and they just like you.
No.
And then you date and it's normal. It's always like something bizarre.
Right.
It has to be like they're saving you, they're kidnapping you, they're adopting you. Like, why can't we just get to know them?
Yeah.
Why can't they just like me for me? Why do they have to adopt me for my abusive dad?
Maybe you should write a fanfic.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
That'll be in the next episode.
The next episode is Frankie's fanfic about One Direction.
About just meeting them.
Yeah, meeting them and then
Taking things slow.
taking things very slow. Like after a couple weeks, like send a text, ask them if they want to go get coffee.
Yeah.
And then, you go and it's fine, but then you don't respond to them for like a couple months.
You gotta let it marinate.
Right. You let it marinate. And then, one night you're like thinking about it. You're kind of tipsy.
Yeah.
You're like, I shoot Harry Styles a text.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm busy right now, but like I'll be back in the US in like a month or two. And I'm like, okay, I'll see you then.
Yep. And then, then it's just a normal, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Until marriage.
Until we get married in 10 years.
Yeah. It took 10 years? Oh, you're taking it very slow.
Really slow, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well, but we don't see each other that often.
That's the whole plot, but we'll read that next time. Okay. The dad said, never come back. The door slammed once again in my face. A long black limousine pulled up in front of my house. A man with fancy sunglasses stepped out with a smirk on his face. Sounds menacing. He was walking up to the front door when he saw me sitting on the stairs. He bent down to look me in the eyes. Are you okay? He asked. I quickly nodded, wiping the blood on my sleeve. Are you Anna Lee? I nodded again. He smiled and shook my hand. I'm Simon Cowell. He looked at me funny when I didn't react to his name. Am I supposed to know you or something? You're looking at me kind of funny, I exclaimed. Simon grinned. Okay, wait. Didn't she just say up there, like, she was waiting for Simon to come get her before her dad came home? She has no idea who Simon is now.
I think that she talked to him on the phone before, and think that he's like...
She doesn't know what he looks like.
No.
But she knew it was coming and she wouldn't...
She was just going to
Wait, but the name Simon Cowell. She says, am I supposed to know you or something after he introduces himself? Like, yeah, you're supposed to know me. We talked on the phone.
I think that, she's just not recognizing his celebrity status.
Maybe her dad, like, smacked the info right out of her. She doesn't remember. She hit the ground really hard there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well,
now you're really out.
wait, I want to see what people commented. What are people?
People are really surprised that Simon's nice.
Right, people are like, wow, Simon's in the story? Cringe is kind of funny. Wait, I think the slap did something to her. Someone commented. Yeah.
Yes, you are supposed to know who Simon Cowell is.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So some people had the same ideas as us.
Yeah, I don't know if the rest of this is even interesting. I just liked when her dad slapped her.
Yeah, that was really good. Wait, yeah. Okay. Oh, Uncle Simon. Yeah, I thought he was your dad.
I think that... No, he's not our dad. He's not this girl's dad. He's the boy's.
Right, but that's what that said there. Like, she's like... she
sorry.
thought it was their dad.
Oh.
But they're like, no, it's our uncle.
Okay.
Okay.
That one wasn't that great. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I really liked... Like, the writing wasn't bad. Just a lot of, like, continuity errors. I'll rate this one because I haven't rated anything yet.
Oh, okay, yep. Oh, my God, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just keep forgetting. It's my fault.
Go ahead, rate it.
This is like a 4 out of 5. Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the writing is not bad.
We've got, like, all the classic tropes. Like, Simon Cowell's here.
Yeah.
The dad is abusive.
Yep.
Simon
Doing something
Cowell's
weird.
smirking.
Having a non-normal relationship with One Direction.
Yeah. Living in L.A.
Yeah.
And then, like, flying somewhere because a stranger asked you to.
Yeah. We love doing that.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good one.
Okay. Well,
Pretty classic.
what did you rate it?
4
Oh,
out of 5.
Okay. That's really good. That's a
yeah.
good rating.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have,
Oh, yeah, this is one I found. I think this has the least reads out of any we found today. Only 870 total.
the picture for like the title photo for this story. It looks like a Great Depression era photo of a child peeking into a window. So,
Yeah, and it just says, teacher is Liam Payne. But the name of the whole story is The Gym Teacher is Liam Payne.
teacher is Liam Payne.
Yeah. What I really like about this story is honestly, without even reading it, if you just read the table of contents, it's the whole story.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, read that first. I really like that.
Can I read the summary first?
Yeah.
So it says Jaden's gym teacher moved. She has a gym teacher from One Direction. Although she's in 12th grade, she will she ever make love with Liam Payne?
Will she? She's in 12th grade.
Oh my god! I hope she's at least 18.
Yeah. Well, I think you're gonna get that question answered when you read the table of contents.
because he's gonna lose his job if she does make love with him.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay. I peeked ahead. I'm sorry. Chapter 1. Then the gym teacher moved. Chapter 2. The new gym teacher, who I'm guessing is Liam Payne.
Yeah.
Chapter 3. The breakup with Andrew.
Probably your
Possibly
boyfriend.
A love interest.
Yep.
Chapter 4, in love with the gym teacher. Chapter 5, the secret gets out. Chapter 6, the gym teacher gets arrested. Chapter 7, today.
Yeah.
So is that like... So...
She's visiting him in jail, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like actually today. Like this is like
Yeah.
a story from her past.
Right. This is a finished story. It's completed. It's by Daisy A. Gaines. Yeah. So I think I really liked chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm going to have you read a little.
Okay, I'm so glad it's not in the
Yeah,
the
this
format
is,
like the other ones were.
it's not great, but it's better.
Okay.
I was really drawn to those kinds.
Yeah, I
It
guess
just
you were.
Made me feel very like I was watching a movie, like very
Yeah.
like in my mind I could see the imagery, you know.
Yeah, because we don't need all those things explaining like what's going on.
No,
like,
I don't need
the
to know
setting.
what kind of clothes she's wearing.
No,
or
I just
she's
want
throwing her hair.
What
in
the
a
hell are
messy
they
bun.
saying to each other? Like,
Yeah,
just give me
that's
the
all I care
dialogue,
about.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, well, chapter 2, the new gym teacher. Well, when I said I hope Liam was our new gym teacher, I was exactly right. He showed up in gym looking hot and sexy. He is 22. How would he get a job as a gym teacher? He is in One Direction. She put that like he got the job as a gym teacher because he's in One Direction. Duh.
Oh, that's not how I read it. I read it as how would he get it? He's in One Direction.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. But I
don't
like
think
here is
that
that
sentence
she's
is-
addressing that fact because a lot of the ones we've read have been like these are just people that exist and they don't really do
You're right.
anything. But this one's like he's a gym teacher. Like how? He's
That's
a
true.
member
Okay.
of One Direction. But no, this one she's like acknowledges that it's weird.
Yeah, she's
which
like,
I
don't
like.
worry, I know that it's a little strange, but bear with me. All right, guys, my name is Coach Payne, and I'm your new gym teacher. Your other one moved away.
Sounds like he killed him.
She's no longer with us. We will get to know me and get me to know you.
Ooh.
We will get to know me. He also is going to get to know himself. It's going to be a
Okay.
learning experience
Okay,
for
cool.
him also.
Yeah, he's finding himself in this job. That's why he's here.
That's why people become gym teachers,
Yeah.
to find themselves. My name is Jack, and I like music, Jack said.
Yeah.
My name is Tori. No one asked them to start doing this.
Yeah. Well, I think they just took the opportunity.
They were like, "Oh, you want to get to know me? My name's Jack, and I like music."
Yeah. Just the most
What
basic
well-behaved
thing.
children.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'd love to be the gym teacher.
I know. My name is Tori, and I like Justin Bieber, my friend Tori said. My name is Cassie, and I like boys.
Ooh.
Cassie's her BFF.
Wow.
BFF Cassie.
That's something I would say in 12th grade.
Really? Yeah, that's what 18-year-olds say.
Yeah. Someone's
I like
what do you
boys.
like? I'm like, boys.
Yeah.
What are your hobbies? Boys.
Yeah, girl, I don't know. College,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about that right
Yeah,
now.
no.
There's boys here.
Yeah, no.
After a few people, it's my turn. Once again, it wasn't your turn. Like, no one asked you to do this. You guys are just really taking initiative.
Maybe they're sitting in a circle. We don't know.
When I sit in the circle, I just automatically assume we're doing icebreaker, like little.
Why not?
Little introductions.
You know.
My name is Jaden, and I'm 18 years old, I said nervously. After we all had a turn, she didn't say what she likes.
Oh, she did not. But no one else said their age. She wanted to make it clear that she's 18, so she's legal.
Oh.
That's why she said it.
That is smart. Wow. Just like, and I'm
But then why does he get arrested?
18. I don't think you can, like, have sex with your student regardless of how old they are. I think that's not allowed.
But then it's not a minor. I mean, I think you would get fired, but I don't know if you would get arrested.
That's true.
No, I'm not condoning this, by the way. I'm just saying, like,
Let's just call Liam and ask what happened.
Yeah, I mean, because this seems like a real account of something that actually happened.
The way it's written, yeah. Definitely. I said nervously, after we all had a turn, he gave us a choice. He gave us choice day.
That's like, did you ever have those in gym class?
Is that like where you get to pick what you guys
have
do?
like a free day, and like there'd be different stations set up, so like you could use the little butt scooters, or you could like
I did not have that
swing
in 12th
on the ropes.
grade. I think I had that when I was like little.
Right, but yeah. I mean, I think the girl who's writing this is not in 12th grade.
I think she might be 12.
So she doesn't know what 12th grade is like.
Oh my God. That's fine. She probably knows
if
now.
we had like a choice in high school of what to do in gym, it would be
sit on
the floor and use my phone.
Yeah, please.
Not change into my clothes.
Yeah. Leave. All right.
Right. Go to McDonald's.
All right. I'm gonna give you choice day. Knock out on the 2 left goals and 4 square on the right. Everyone play. That was just 2 choices.
Yeah.
I chose 4 square, but I started to feel like I was going to pee.
That's an important development.
Oh my God. Story. I was not expecting that. Okay. I asked Liam. I was so scared to ask him, but I did. Coach Payne, can I go to the bathroom? I said nervously. You may go to the bathroom, he said. I went to the bathroom. Dude, like, what? Why was she so scared to ask to use the bathroom? God. It went so well, though. So
yeah,
that's
she
good.
said yes. I mean, that's the only answer you could hope for in that situation.
Yeah, that was very nice.
He said, "You may."
Wow. And then she went. I was thinking that I would be a helper of him after school every day.
What's she helping him with?
Yeah. What?
She's 18.
Moving a little fast there. What's her name?
Jaden.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Okay. Jaden knows what she wants and she's gonna get it.
Yeah, she's 18. She's an adult. She can do it.
She's definitely adult. I can tell.
Yeah.
By the way she acts when she's nervous has to go to the bathroom. After gym class, I asked him. I was nervous then before. Coach Payne, I would love for me to help you after school with anything if that's fine. I said, so nervous that I want to run away from Liam. Sure thing, Jaden. Meet me around 3 o'clock sharp, he said. Okay, I said. Now I have to help him every afternoon and be a helper. I like this story.
Yeah. It's kind of sexy.
She's always so nervous and he's just like giving the most generic answers. Like, why are you still nervous to ask him things? Like, you know that it's going to be.
He's acting like he's not a member of One Direction.
You're right.
Yeah.
They're usually normal. In that other story, if she has to be a helper, it'd be a SPAC.
She'd get a SPAC for that.
Maybe this girl,
she goes to school with her.
This character read that fan fiction.
Yeah.
So she's got a preconceived notion of what Liam's like.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, I'm going to be a good girl because I don't want to get SPAC. Okay. It was 2:59 and I came in 1 minute early. Coach Payne, do you need any help here? I said, not that nervous anymore. Good, because clearly you don't need to be.
Right.
Yeah, just pick up the balls around the gym, he said. It took me 30 minutes to do it. Holy crap. Why did it take her so long to pick up the balls? There's a lot of balls.
I don't know.
It was like a ball pit.
And the whole thing was
filling
filled.
The gym.
Yeah.
I also got to sweep up the floor, and that was it for cleaning. Now I have been in a relationship with Andrew Willow, but one night we were on a date the next day, and things did not go the way I planned. What happened to helping me? She just cleaned and then left?
Yeah. No other interaction.
I told Liam that I had to cancel the afternoon helping him for the day. He said it was fine. of course, as he does.
Because he's so agreeable.
He really is. But on the date night, like I said, did not go as planned. Okay. Ending a little weak.
Yeah.
Starting off very strong, though.
But at least we learned who Andrew was, because like we saw him in the table
Right.
of contents, so that's her boyfriend.
I like this story.
Yeah.
I hope that we read more of this.
Yeah, it is completed, so there should be like an ending, but it's 7 chapters.
Yeah, we should definitely touch back on that one because
What do you rate this one? This one's pretty good.
I rate this one a 5. I really like how nice Liam is.
Yeah,
He's just so cool and like really has no personality.
Yeah.
I like that about him.
That's how you could tell it's a good fanfic, where they're like, they really don't know anything about what these people are like,
Yeah.
so they're just like, make them the most generic humans possible.
Just make him nice.
Yeah. That's my other thing about fanfics that are about real people. It's like you have no idea what they're like. But like when you watch a TV show,
Right. It's
and
a
you write a
character.
fanfic about a character, you're like, they're written to be like a certain way, so you know what
Right.
they would act like. But like,
And also like if you can kind of make up what you want because it's not a
Right.
real person. So like no
Right.
one's really no one's wrong in that situation.
Okay.
So this is my last one, and I think the last one of the
This
podcast.
is gonna be our last one.
However long this thing is, I don't even know. Oh my God.
This is our first one from fanfic.net.
Yes, the other ones are from Wattpad. I found a lot on fanfiction.net, but they were like so hard to read. They were like the ones that you made me read, and I wasn't going to do that to you. But this one is hilarious. I'm going to say that I think that this person is self-aware.
It's written by John Travolta.
It's written by John Travolta also. And I think that it really is written by him.
Oh my God. Oh, I love it. Okay.
I think it's self-aware. I don't think that it's...
Well, it says romance and humor.
Yeah, I
So I
think
feel like it's supposed to be
that
funny.
this person... And it is funny.
Okay.
It's called The Fabulous Adventures of... Can't
Sorry.
see.
I snuck to the bottom.
The Fabulous Adventures of the Boys from One Direction. And the summary says... The short stories of the many experiences surrounding the One Direction boys. Surprising yet captivating and heartfelt stories of all their ex-lovers.
All of them. Okay. So this is... Wait, but it's also called The Case of...
So this is the
Sid-
chapter is called The Case of...
Okay, so it's like a series.
Yeah, and each
Called The
chapter,
Fabulous
but I think
Adventures.
there's only one chapter, so I wish that there was more because I actually really like this one.
Okay, cool. This was written in 2014 again.
Yeah.
So going back.
John Travolta.
John Travolta wrote
If
this. We can
you're-
send him an email, can we?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, okay.
John
We'll do
Travolta's
that.
part of Scientology, right? Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I just know Tom Cruise and Will Smith.
I think John Travolta is too. And
Oh my God, I
he's
just
really
saw...
hot.
I went by a Church of Scientology when I was in Florida.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like I saw
That
it.
would give me the chills.
It kind of gave me the creeps. There were like people standing in front of it. I was like, what?
Don't make eye contact.
I was like, don't.
Well,
I'm just driving by. Please help.
I'm pretty sure that John Travolta is.
Okay.
And I don't know what I was going to
Does
say
Scientology
about
allow
that.
fan fiction?
But yeah, basically, I feel like he has a lot of time in his hands.
Right.
He's really high up on the Scientology
Definitely.
ladder or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like at that point you're kind of like a king. So he's just sitting around all day. So why don't you finish these stories because it's really funny and his sense of humor is actually really incredible. So let's go.
Okay, again, this is called The Case of Sidnap Houdini.
Sidnap.
Sidnap, okay. I didn't know where that evening was headed. I could end up on a sketchy bar or at a tattoo parlor. Point is, I didn't end up in either of those places. Okay, so
She could have been anywhere, but she wasn't. She was here.
Cool. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sidnap Houdini. And before you begin asking, I'm not related to any magicians. I'm 18 and have the body of a wooden plank with breast implants. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of self-aware.
But that gives you a good image in your mind of what this woman looks like.
I just am picturing like Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie with like just, those silicone boobs taped on. Cool. Everywhere I go, I am surrounded by the malignant stares of jealous bitches. They crave my body, my looks, my popularity, but most of all, my boyfriends. I know this sounds really self-centered, but it's true. And I've never had a girl BFF because of this. Truly, my biggest strengths are also my greatest flaws. On the night of February 31st, I was roaming the streets of
On the
New
night
York
of
City.
February 31st.
Oh, wait, I didn't even catch that. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. I was roaming the streets of New York City, bored out of my mind, looking for either somewhere to drink or someone to fuck. It was then that I found myself in a very popular smooth jazz place, drinking a Cosmo. Wasn't she 18? Didn't she say she was 18?
Yeah, she's 18.
She's 18. Okay.
But she's hot, so she gets whatever
She's
she
hot,
wants.
so she's drinking a Cosmo. She's a wooden plank with breast implants.
They didn't even see her slip in. She's so
Just
tiny.
slid right in. Drinking a Cosmo followed by a row of Jello shots.
All by herself. Wow. Just one Cosmo and a row of Jello
The
shots.
Jello just like sinks down right into her breast
Into her
implants
boobs.
and
That's
just
what it's
makes
filled
them
with.
more jelly.
I just like the idea. I feel like Jello shots are like a social thing. Like you do Jello shots with
Right.
like, friends, like with a group of people.
You know,
But
yeah.
she's like by herself.
It's a lot of
and
work to
she's-
make them.
Yeah, this bar has them stocked up. And
Yeah.
she...
I was going to say, do bars have Jello shots? I've never
ordered
a Jello shot
No.
at a bar.
I don't. I've had Jello shots like only...
Exclusively
Like
in
homemade.
in houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
But I just like the idea of, one, a bar having them, and two, just ordering like a row of them and doing them by yourself.
Okay. Whilst the Rhythm Method by Paul Brown played, a sexy stranger walked into the smooth jazz joint. He swaggered on towards me, making eye contact with me the whole way through. His eyebrow cocked and a smirk appeared on his lips as he walked my way. Are you a Jew? He asked in a low, sexy voice. Because I got my eye on Jew.
Wow.
Wow, he's a pickup artist. That's great. Smooth jazz. I mean, it is New York City. There's a really good chance she could be a Jew.
That's true. He's
Yeah.
just got to make sure.
Yeah, just checking. The music stopped and the only sound was the sound of my dripping wet panties hitting the floor. He picked them up in one smooth swoop and licked them with his thick, wide tongue. After savoring the taste, he turned to me and smiled. How rude of me, he said. My name is Zayn Malik. I forgot this was about One Direction until just that.
Yeah, you really get involved with
Yeah.
Sidnop, and you just assume
I'm really
it's about
intrigued
her.
by Sidney Houdini.
I love her.
Yeah. What is this word right here? Is that
I don't know.
Okay.
This person is more intelligent than me, I'm pretty sure, because it's
Yeah.
written like perfectly, like
Right.
MLA format.
true? Okay.
The sources,
Yeah. So it says, I was astonished, agog. That might be a word. We don't know
I think
for
it
sure.
is.
Okay.
It looks like I don't know. I'm just going to assume that this person knows what they're talking
Right.
about.
I couldn't believe this sort of thing would happen to me. I was flattered and quite a bit scared. What was next? A drink? Seemed unnatural given he just licked my panties. How about we go up to my apartment? This Paul Brown shit's getting me in the mood. I couldn't even speak at this point. Sure, I said shakily.
That was really good.
thank you.
I can never read those like stutters very well. She was so confident before, and she's
Yeah,
really
I don't know
breaking-
what
he's really
happened
breaking her
here.
down.
Maybe it was the Jew comment.
Yeah, that tends to get women. Well, it made her panties literally fall off.
Yeah, she's embarrassed that her panties fell right off because she's such a strong woman.
Yeah,
She's like, this doesn't happen all the time.
oh my god.
Yeah. He held out his hand to help me up. I was feeling a bit lightheaded at that point, having drank the Cosmo and the multiple shots. I could barely stand. Easy there, he said with a chuckle. Wouldn't want you to fall. Better yet, why don't I just carry you? I felt weak on the knees and empty of words. I feared he'd take my lack of opposition as a yes, but I couldn't get a no out of my lips. Instead, a tiny hiccup came out. Oops was the only thing I could muster. Oh, she's wasted.
Wow, she really is gone.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it, he said, picking me up in the bridal position. Oh my God. Such a gentleman. The sudden action took me by surprise, and I feared the sudden motion would mix up my stomach, causing it to empty its contents on the neatly combed beard of my newfound lover. Lucky for me, no such thing happened.
I really wish that she puked in his face.
That would have been really good. It took a couple of minutes for my mind to fully process that I was, in fact, on the arms of the strong, sexy Zayn Malik. Say, sweetheart, Zayn asked. I don't know what that means. Yes, I replied. I never asked what your name is.
I think he was speaking like a 1920s.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't speak
like-
that dialect.
he's like,
Smooth jazz.
say, sweetheart. Yes. I never asked what your name is.
She says says, no, you didn't. So what is it? You can call me Houdini because after tonight's show, you won't see me again.
Oh, shit.
Wait, but she's so hung up on the fact that he's Zayn Malik, and she's like, see you never.
Yeah, but she's got those one-liners, though.
Okay, cool.
She's sitting up.
I thought she was like really, like she was stuttering, but then she just really pulled out that line.
Yeah. I mean, she's
She had that
dynamic.
ready. She says less people a lot.
I think that's her go-to line.
Okay. Okay. As we entered his apartment, he began wildly kissing me. Once on the lips, then on the neck, then on the cheek, back to my neck, down my neck, stopping at my cleavage.
I also didn't read this last part, so I don't know how raunchy it gets, so I'm sorry in advance.
It says, let me see them titties, Zayn exclaimed with a crazed, lustful look in his eyes. That's when I lost it.
That was the last straw. That was the sexiest
Yeah.
thing he could have said in that moment.
I ripped off all my clothes with a single swoop of my hand. Take me now, I yelled with I can never say that word, ecstasy. Wait, I want you to say this because I can't do it.
Auga!
That's what Zayn said. Zayn yelled as he violently fucked me into the shadow of the night. The next 3 hours were spent making frivolous, crazed, lustful sex. One climax after the other, Zayn took me time and time again. Once we were done, we laid there in silence on the wreck from our crazed lovemaking.
She did not misspell anything.
Sorry, yeah,
she is a
that was
master of her craft.
That was totally my bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is John Travolta. He.
Oh yeah, John Travolta. Suddenly, Zayn plucked a hair out of his messy beard and pressed it against my cheekbone roughly.
Yeah.
Look, it's an eyelash, he said, in a tone that made me feel as if it really were my own hair on my cheek. He picked it back up and held it close to my lips. Make a wish, he said, standing up to go shower. I blew on the hair, making it land on the unmade bed under me. It suddenly dawned on me that I'd better be getting on my way if I wanted to make it to work on time. Well, she didn't even sleep at all.
No, she's just going to go, yeah.
She went out a night before she had to go to work. That's poor planning.
And then she also had sex for 3 hours? And
Many.
Oh, just many. Okay.
I don't know if it's... Oh, yeah. 3 hours. Wait, so what time was she in the bar? 3 hours. She's going to be late to work. What's her job? She like...
I don't know.
She's 18.
She's a busy woman, okay? She doesn't have time for sleep. Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah. And she says, before I could leave, something on his nightstand caught my eye. A framed picture of Zayn with whom appeared to be his girlfriend. For some reason, I felt no remorse or guilt. The only thing that came to mind was how utterly lucky this girl was for being able to have what I'd just had for the past 3 hours every day of her life. As I walked out of Zayn's apartment in Manhattan, I thought about where I had ended up last night. Not at a sketchy bar, not at a tattoo parlor, at Zayn Malik's house. I had ended up getting my brains fucked out of me by the guy most girls all around the world wanted. The thought of having something not many others would get brought a smile to my already grinning lips.
Wow.
The end. That's the only part of this, by the way.
Yeah.
So
but it said it was going to be about
finished.
all the ex-lovers, and I really like this one, and I wish that there were more parts.
Yeah, I want to know about the other lovers.
Me too. What do you rate this one?
That's like a 5 out of 5. Like, that was really good.
Yeah.
Like, unironically, I loved that.
Right? It was funny.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was meant to be funny.
Right.
Maybe.
Even if it wasn't.
Yeah, it was funny in a tasteful way.
I mean, if your username on fanfic.net is John Travolta, I feel like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Or you are John Travolta.
Right.
Let's see if they have any more.
Yeah, it's on their profile.
Hello, I'm John Travolta. 16. John Travolta wrote this when he was 16.
This was last updated in 2014, though. So, John Travolta is now 21.
Crunching the numbers.
About 21, almost.
Maybe. I'm a 16 fic writer trying to make it in this small world. I want to make it clear that I don't hate 1D. On the contrary, I respect them a lot. After all, I was a directioner long ago. Looks into the horizon. My works are for my own amusement. If you like them, thank you. If you don't, well. I'm always up for chat. So please, feel free to talk to me. Please share your opinions on my stories. I really hope everyone enjoys them.
We really did.
Yes.
John Travolta, I want you to know that I really liked that story.
They also only wrote one story.
Yeah.
I
your
liked it.
one story I love.
One hit wonder.
Yeah. I want you to write another.
Their profile picture is Curious George in an astronaut suit
I love
with
that.
a cape.
Astronauts don't have capes. That would be a big problem, I think, in space.
Yeah, I think it would just be like
You
floating
get
up.
sucked into stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But I thought that was a good one to end on.
Yeah, no, I really liked that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That was great.
that was, I think, all we had today.
Yeah, that's amazing. My love for One Direction has been totally rekindled. I don't know when the hiatus is ending, but I hope it's soon.
It will be. If they hear this
Yeah.
podcast,
Yeah.
they'll definitely come back.
One thing we just want to let you know, we've discussed before, this entire podcast is just a ploy to get Harry Styles to come on the podcast.
Yeah, we just want to meet Harry Styles.
We want to meet Harry Styles. We finally figured out the only way to do it. So like tag him.
I'm not talented enough to like become a musician or anything.
Yeah.
So this is all I really have to lean on. This is
know.
my last resort.
Right. So like let him know that we want him on here.
Spam.
We're
Harry
gonna
Styles.
continue making episodes until that, like consistently. So like, but then when he does, we're just gonna stop.
That's gonna be the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode is gonna be Harry Styles.
This could be really like a really short-lived thing if Harry comes on soon, and we could also be doing this until we're like 80.
Right.
If he never comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. I think we're done here.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed.
I love reading fan fiction.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure some of you listening also have read some good ones in your time that you might want us to read and review. So if you have any submissions, you can email them to theynpodcast@gmail.com and we will consider them. Like we said at the beginning, every week we're going to do a different fandom. We might combine, like, if there's not a ton and we want to talk about them.
Yeah, like if there's, I don't know, if we're struggling to find.
Like One Direction, there's so much, but I feel like
Right.
other bands, there's like might be less.
Right.
So we might combine some bands into some, but like also, if you're watching on YouTube, leave in the comments what you want to see next.
Yeah,
we haven't
fandom
decided
suggestions.
yet. We do this the week before we find them, so they're fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to marinate on them for too long.
No.
It's better to just put it right out there. You can also follow us on Twitter at the YN Podcast. Feel free to tweet us and send us things there as well. You can DM us submissions as well.
Yes.
Don't send anything weird. We won't respond. Or we might respond with something even weirder.
Yeah, it depends on what you say, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. We're hoping that we can get this up on like Spotify
and Apple Podcasts.
whatever you're listening to this on. Clearly we made it happen there.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, then
We did it.
We did it. And I'm really glad you're listening on there.
Yeah.
We also may possibly start a Patreon.
If we get
some point.
literally one listener.
Yeah, if
we'll start a
if
Patreon.
one person listens to this, we're gonna start a Patreon just because we don't want to have our same jobs forever, and we would rather make things all the time
Yeah.
and make money.
We love money.
I love money. So yeah, if you join the Patreon, we have some ideas for what we'd be doing. If you have any suggestions for what you would want from a Patreon, no nudes.
No nudes.
It's not happening. It's not a private snap. Let us know. Yeah, and also if you're on YouTube, which is where we're going to be posting this first, make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
Ring the bell so you get notifications of when we upload. Like the video because that helps with the algorithm.
Yeah, I don't really know that much. I just watch a lot of YouTube. and
Yeah, I
I'm
watch
just-
a lot of YouTube.
I think I kind of know.
I've heard.
So I've heard. Ring the bell.
So I've heard. Ring the bell, and then you can comment on here too what you would like to see, or you can comment and tell us how horrible we are. We would love to hear that from you.
Yeah, please hate on us.
Yeah. My self-esteem is too high.
My self-esteem
I
is
thought
very
I could
low.
make a podcast and it would be successful. Obviously, my self-esteem needs to be put into check.
That's
so
true. That is
please
true.
let us know how horrible this was so that we can stop immediately.
So that we have a reason to not keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening,
Thanks for
guys.
listening.
Hopefully see you next week.
Yes. We will see you then.
Peace
Peace out.
out.